I'm Joe. I've been diabetic for 30 years. I was misdiagnosed in the beginning as type 1 as I'm a slim person, before they had the tests to see if people make insulin themselves. In those years I had a lot of training from the endocrinologists. They taught me so much, but not everyone has that benefit of so much good information when they're type 2. I almost got myself off my fast-acting insulin and down on my long-acting before going on nasty medication. It has been a struggle to get back to that state of health, but I've done it before, so I'll be able to do it again. Let's do it together. I stopped eating a lot of things in order to be well enough for that horrible treatment I was to go on. What I put in my mouth was the difference of a good few days or a bad few days following eating something my body didn't like. The things I stopped were sugar, in all forms, heavy meat as it was taking my energy digesting food that I could be using to get well, dairy foods made me sick, coffee, regular tea, fizzy drinks, oh my god. Carbohydrates and I have never been friends, so for years I haven't eaten many grains. I then learned about beans and the inflammation they cause, so I gave up my humus. The things I started focusing on were lemons, garlic, changed my oils to coconut oil and olive oils only. Green tea, I tried to build my immune system in whatever ways I could. I did it all on a very tight budget, so it can be done with very little money. Vegetables, lots of roasted veg, with big meals. Frozen fruit sorbets for desserts, my own homemade pizza with pastry, my one guilty pleasure, without cheese. Mushroom and grated zucchini with oregano, red onions, tomato, anchovies, and I'd eat it all. I cook everything and learned alternative foods that were still delicious but not going to give me complications later on. The great thing about that was in 9 months I lost 14 kilos without even trying. Then one day my neighbor told me about the paleo diet and oh my god, that's basically how I'd been eating without knowing what paleo was. I'd thought, if I went back to how my great-grandparents had eaten before there were refrigerators and preservatives with chemicals and GMO foods, etc., etc. So that's what I did. So stick with me, I've got some good knowledge with food to help people. This is all about being able to help other people with their struggle with this nasty disease. It's not easy being diabetic, and the medical practitioners aren't always right for us. Like telling me to eat carbs when I can't get control with them. We're all different, and what works for some isn't so good for others, but we're in it for life, so let's make it the best life we've got.